Okay, I think we are live on YouTube. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in to the Solfi album release on YouTube. We're also live here on TikTok. We have this. We have to introduce this right away. Are you kidding me? TikTok, you haven't seen this yet, but we have to introduce this right away. We have Lucky with us tonight, and he's here in card form. He's going to be with us the whole night. Shout out to Lucky. Shout out to Lucky. I can show you guys this too. We love this. Shout out to Lucky. I have one of these on the back of the phone. Oh man, tonight's gonna be an amazing stream. Shout out to everybody that's here. Miles, I saw you in here. Again, everybody on TikTok. Selma, shout out to you. Thank you for coming on YouTube. This is gonna be amazing. I'm so excited for this. I have so much energy. So much energy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I had this synced up and I didn't play it, but we're gonna do it anyways. So, first things first, I want to say this on YouTube, and to anybody else who just joined in here. I'm not positive that this album is going to be on streaming services at midnight. Honestly, I don't think it's going to be live at midnight because I posted a little bit late. It's okay. I had to get extra stuff done. The intro or the first song came to me last minute, so it was just like a scramble to get it all together. So it might be a little late on streaming services, but it's going to be up on SoundCloud. It's also going to be up on Bandcamp and of course on this YouTube stream. So if you want to come back to this and listen to this, shout out to you. Thank you for coming back. I'm just so excited to share this, and I'm hopeful that it'll be up on streaming services soon. I have an awesome canvas that I'm really excited to share on Spotify. So excited for this. And it's kind of crazy how this album manifested, honestly. Maybe I can tell like a little brief story before we go into the project. Maybe I can get like a thing in the background. Oh man, this project has really grown, really grown in the last couple days. So let's take a moment. Cheryl, thank you for the follow. They call me B. Welcome in. Hello, hello. B, welcome in. Hello, hello. It's so hard to cut this song off, but I think I'm gonna have to cut it off. And I also need to make this live on SoundCloud in time, so that is gonna be a task for sure. Anyways, you know, we're gonna play Solomon's Seal. I feel like that's a great way to segue into this project. Let's do that at a very low volume. So, Solfi. Thank you for the ice cream. Thank you, thank you. Solfi kind of came out of nowhere. I have been working on this project for over a year. Some of the songs have been here for maybe 14 months. I'd say maybe is the oldest song. No, 20 months. 19 months. The oldest song on here is 19 months. So it's been a long time kind of moving into this project, but there was really a catalyst that brought me towards creating this project and releasing this project. So there's a lot of intention behind it, and it all kind of came in so many divine ways. And another quick shout out to Miles being in here. Miles is a part of the project, was a huge part of the catalysting part of this journey, which you're going to be able to experience through music. So it originally started, I guess the concept for me releasing an album in October started about the beginning of October, maybe like third, fourth week of September, when I was in the Smoky Mountains. I was at my grandparents' house, which is in Hayesville. It's about like southwest North Carolina, really deep in the mountains, which is so beautiful. And I had been brought down there by, again, Miles. So shout out to Miles. Presents. We had driven down from Minnesota after going to Shangri-La, which is this beautiful, beautiful festival in like 10 minutes north of Albert Lea, Minnesota. Shout out to Shangri-La. So much love to Shangri-La and Harmony Park. We went on this road trip all the way down, and I ended up getting to my grandparents at the kind of, again, southwest North Carolina corner, and I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know where I was going to go. I didn't know how I was going to get out of there. I just knew that I needed to do something about it, and there's a lot of different ways that I could go, but I knew the way that was going to make me the most inspired and be the most me, the most authentic self is to create a project. And I kind of tried to rush myself really quickly. It originally started as the Smoky Mountain EP. Jazz, it is 8:52 for you right now. Shout out to you. So it was originally going to be called the Smoky Mountain EP. It's going to be like 5 or 6 songs, just like based in the Smoky Mountains. I had a couple songs that I created that were Smoky Mountain textures, and there is one that remains on this project. It's called Smokyville. But I grew out of that, and then I ended up going to Mandala Springs, and Mandala Springs was a whirlwind of an experience, and there are so many incredibly divine things that happened there, so many upgrades. I'm super grateful for my time at Mandala and for all the people there. And that is where Spirit of the Mountain comes from. I had some time to connect with the land at Mandala Springs, and it is such a magical land, such a magical space. Like, I was walking up the stream, or this creek, which, I mean, has like, you know, crystals all over, quartz, black tourmaline, ruby, all through the creek, just like this magic place. I walked barefoot up this creek at like 8 or 9 a.m., just super cold. It was like 40 degrees or something. My feet were red, and it was just so beautiful, so liberating. And that song is where Spirit of the Mountain came from. It's like I really viscerally kind of went into all these environments and had this experience, and it started to bridge it out of this Smoky Mountain EP, and it started to move more into the spiritual realm. As I was at Mandala Springs, it's very spiritual based there, and my grandparents are also very spiritual, so I was picking up on a lot of this energy and infusing it into my everyday, which, you know, I'm not super exposed to other people doing that around me right now. So being in a space where that was a norm was very refreshing and really helped me align with the purpose of this project. So it went from the Smoky Mountain EP to Spirit-Fi. Jeannie, thank you. And Spirit-Fi was pretty much the whole time that I was at Mandala Springs. And when I came back, it was called Spirit-Fi. If you'd like to hear the title track for Spirit-Fi, that is available on Bandcamp and will only be exclusively available because it's a very special song, but doesn't need to be heard by the public. So if you want to hear Spirit-Fi, it's on the Animal Planet. And you'll hear in this project there is a timeline shift. I took a timeline shift and went back on grid from going off grid, which, a fun fact about the song, there's a song called Off Grid on this project that I made on the road with Presence, who is Miles. We literally made it in the car on the way down there going off grid, which is just such a cool thing. But I ended up coming back and just reintegrating into my space, and you can kind of hear that in the project as well. That's kind of why I'm putting so much detail in here, because words can kind of preface it, but the experience in itself is like this whole journey. So when I came back, I really integrated with myself, really integrated back into my own energy and into my own space after having such a spiritual awakening at Mandala Springs and through this whole trip of going off grid. And that is where Soul-Fi comes from. Because instead of Spirit-Fi, we are Solfeggio-Fi. And it is the same concept as Spirit-Fying, but it is very musically infused, very music intentioned, and I guess a concept that's a little bit more my own. So that's how we arrived at Soul-Fi. That's kind of the preface and journey of this project. There's so much of my own energy infused into this. Not every single song was created on this trip, but they were definitely used as healing, definitely used as energy amplifiers during the trip, and it all just kind of came together. So we have 4 minutes until this is officially out, at least on SoundCloud. I am so excited to share this. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you, everybody that's here right now. I think Solomon's Seal is almost over. Yes, so I'm going to take a moment here. And I am going to get ready for our drop here in 3 minutes. And we're going to see if it's up on Spotify. Hopefully it is. If it is on Spotify, we'll listen to it on Spotify. If not, we're not going to listen to it on Spotify. Of course. Oh, wow. That was, it's crazy retracking back through this project. I guess another cool fact about this song that we're hearing in the background, this was remixed at my grandparents' and was made into Sealed by Solomon, which is the single off of this project. For anybody that's heard that, shout out to you. And that the same night that I made Sealed by Solomon and like 3 other songs was the same night that I made the logo. The same night that I made the symbol, the album cover, basically. It's like it all kind of just like hit me one night. And I'd be interested what night that is. I think it was whoa. 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 Oh, it was September 26th. Wow. Wow, it was a month ago. I just remembered because I remembered the first export of I remember the date of the first export of Sealed by Solomon, and it was 9/26. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Yes, the Solfeggio. I love that, Florentino. Yes, that Harry. That's very intentional. Very intentional. I'm glad you're sending some energy, Jess, and feeling it too. I'm just taking time to unprivate these songs because they're all privated, and make sure I don't unprivate any extra songs like that one and that one. Wow, what a story. And this is only halfway. Like, we're not even, this isn't, I mean, like, I guess I'm going to be on record saying this. I don't know if I want to be, but like, this is only halfway. We still have a lot more music. A lot more music. We just got to get there. We just got to get there. I don't know how far away it is, but we got to get there. Oh, man. Okay. So, I think this is the last song. If I can check this. Sealed by Solomon is almost over. It's 11 o'clock, everybody. Happy 10/26 to the East Coast. Oh my goodness. So I can officially unprivate this album and call it an album. And now Solfi is available on SoundCloud right after I fix this song. This is crazy, everybody. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for experiencing this moment with me. And, sorry, we don't want to listen to that. We're not there yet. Wow. It's so cool to see this project with the artwork. I love it so much. Okay, So we are gonna take a moment and see if it's up on TikTok. Or sorry, Spotify. If it's up on TikTok right now, I'm gonna go crazy and we're gonna start making a whole bunch of videos. If anybody's interested, please help me make videos for this album. Hopefully you have enough vibes. There's definitely a lot of vibes. And please help me because I'm gonna be doing that a lot. So shout out to you, Arrow, coming in here. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see if the project is up. I don't know if it will be. Yeah, it's not up here. That's sad. That's so sad. That's okay. It's okay. That's what I expected. And it is what it is. So, anyways, we are going to be listening on SoundCloud. If you would like to check that out, I'm going to put a link in my bio here right now. Whoops, you're not supposed to hear that. Yes, Quantum Gaming Reboot. I like Reboot. I've been saying Respawn. I like Reboot. Quantum Gaming into the Quantum Game. Reboot. Taking this link. Wait, no. What? Yeah, this link. And going here. And we're going to take this. And we're going to go like this and here. And I'm going to move this to the top of my, the link in my bio if anybody wants to check that out either now or after. That link is now up at the top with the link to the YouTube stream. And I do believe it is time to begin our project. Arrow, I'm not sure about that question. Maybe you can Google that. Okay, so I'm going to do... and I can hear some noise from my microphone, so I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. And we are going to go through this project. I'll do my best to stop at points that there isn't anything. Shout out to everybody that's experiencing this listen through for the first time with me here. I really appreciate that. That is beautiful. And I like love listening parties. I love sharing music in this way. So thank you for being here. If you would like to go back and listen later, again, the link is in my bio as well as it is on Bandcamp as well. But I know I prefaced this. I'm going to stop prefacing this. I'm going to let the music do the talking for the first little bit. I have like 30 seconds of things to say just to introduce Solfeggio a little bit, and we'll get into it. Okay. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. Thank you for being here again. Thank you, thank you. Trippy Katie, thanks for being in here. Here we go, everybody. This is Solfi. Welcome to Solfi. Solfeggio music with flavor. Let's go. Stepping in with 3, born in 9-6. Throw it up to ohm, now we're getting in the mix. And that's for the ones who got 7 open chakras and they're only getting hot to bring us up into the 5th. No, it ain't a myth. 528, really about to bring a shift. 639 is the way it happens. 741, we solving problems like this with our 852 balancing. Solfeggio. Yeah, Solfeggio. 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 Just a little preface.
Catalyst.
shift. Wow. Thank you everybody for being here. The song is called Avatar.
Your call is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Yo, Josh. I know you've been in the city for a bit. That's cool. Minneapolis is cool, but there's some mountains, man. They've been calling me. I don't know if you're feeling that same call, but I'm trying to get off the grid.
Just invite everybody to close your eyes, maybe, for the next two songs here. The song is called Off Grid. Shout out to Miles in the last voicemail too. Also, 11:11. Let's go. And that song brings us into the song I was talking about earlier, which is Spirit of the Mountain. And that is this one. Big shout out to the Smoky Mountains. Just had to throw that in there. Appreciate the humoring on that one, Jasmine. Now we're going into Smokyville. Big shout out to Asheville on this one. My mic was quiet. I'll say it again. Big shout out to Asheville on this one. Heavily inspired by Asheville. This is made at Mandela Springs. I had to give you all that lo-fi. It's called Solfeggio. You gotta have like a typical lo-fi song on there. This is called Smokyville Jazz. It's kind of like a joke because every single city, town in North Carolina is a ville. So it's like, I made my own. But this next one though, just let you know before it even comes in here. Yo, Bryn, welcome in. Hello, Bryn. You joined into an album release party, so thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining the party. I have no idea. This song, yo, this song. Welcome to 4:20 a.m. I gotta turn my mic down for this one. Soul-fi. Woof. Woof. Shout out to everybody that's in here again. Thank you for being in here. Thank you. We have 4 songs left. We're gonna finish out strong. We're gonna finish out really strong. We have 4 songs left. This next one is Scorpio season. Shout out to you, Brandon. Oh. Thank you, Arlen. Welcome in. And Barbara, shout out to you. Shout out to the Scorpios in here.
Whoa, bring the ego back a little bit.
If you thought that wasn't enough, you had to do it too.
Rise.
What did you see? Just like Charlie Brown vibing out to this. Love you, Florentino. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Zig Girl, shout out to you. This song is called Angels Are Here. Zig Girl, shout out to you. Oh my gosh. Shout out anybody that likes the saxophone. I think this is my favorite saxophone ever. And shout out to Molly. Song always gets me. Oh man, this song always gets me. Ooh, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all being here so much. Thank you for being here. We have 2 more songs. You might recognize this one. one song left. And if you thought Sealed by Solomon was a spiritual song, which it is, it definitely is. This is a very spiritual song. This next one is kind of like a rolling credits, but is also very spiritual as well. This next and final song is called Merkaba, or Merkaba, however you want to say that. Thank you so much, everybody, for being a part of this, for experiencing this here live with us tonight. Thank you so much for being here. So much gratitude, so much love, so much appreciation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am in disbelief that these songs are now available and are now released, honestly. Especially after mentioning the thing about Dr. Horowitz, I was like, wow, like this has really been a long time coming. So thank you, everybody. I'm hopeful you might find yourself coming back to this, any of the songs on here, maybe the whole song or the whole album as a whole. It is laid out to be listened that way, but you can also listen to it in any way that you'd like. That's kind of the point of why I infused the radio stuff in there. You can just hit shuffle and kind of listen to this whenever you're needing some solfeggio flavor, some spirit realignment, some soul realignment, some soul-fying. I didn't mention the song's tunings, but I guess I can quickly mention that all of these songs are tuned to different solfeggio frequencies. Every single one is a solfeggio frequency, and all 6 are included in this project. If you'd like to look at the actual song titles, it's included in the song titles. I have that up on YouTube right now. And this is my first project in multiple different frequencies. So thank you everybody for experiencing this too. If you would like to support the project and maybe get some extra flavors, some extra songs, this is available on my Bandcamp right now exclusively. I have to put it live. What we listen to right now is what's going to be on streaming services. That is the 14 song project, but there's going to be up to 20 to 22 extra songs, 22 total songs that are going to be released up on Bandcamp. If you would like to join, I'm having a huge sale on my Bandcamp right now, and it is for $5.28. If you'd like to join that, there is a link in my description. I think it's the first link that you can click on in my description. I'd be so happy if you join that. I'd be so honored. And you'd also get access to our private community, which is pretty much the only place I post anymore. So otherwise, I'm really hoping that we're able to maybe get a little bit of support on this project and be able to reopen my merch store, my Shopify, which I haven't been able to open because I haven't been able to pay for it. But eventually we can get this this logo up here potentially infused into apparel, which I think would be really, really powerful. It would be really amazing. And then I can also sell this project because I sell my albums on there. I just haven't been able to do that. So the best way to do that, again, is Bandcamp. I also have a bunch of extra unreleased both songs, beats, and meditations on there. I have ambiences. I have all that stuff up on there. So would be so grateful if any of you joined, and would send you a link to the Discord if you do. So again, this is up on SoundCloud too. If you want to just listen to that, if you go to the link in my bio, it is available. You can just click right off my bio. Solfi is here. Solfi is here. It's not necessarily on streaming services yet, but it is here. And yes, so I think I'm going to wrap up this YouTube stream. Shout out to everybody that was here on YouTube. Shout out to everybody that comes in here in the future. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all so much. Shout out to Lucky. I totally forgot Lucky was here the whole time. I'm so happy Lucky was here with us. Jeannie, it is animal, but if you look up animalplanet.bandcamp.com, or https animalplanet.bandcamp.com, that'll bring you right to my page. Thank you, Harry. But I'm going to wrap this up on YouTube. Again, so much love to YouTube. Hope you enjoy.